Hey guys, it's Denia, and I'm here with my best friend, and I'm going to start a college series on my channel within the next 3 weeks. I'm going to try to film as many videos as I can to try to have them up before school starts because we are both college students, even though we don't look it. Well, I don't look it. She looks kind of old. Anywho, actually, if you see my background, it is burnt orange because I go to Texas, Hook'em Horns, but she's an Aggie.
And she's wearing maroon.
Yeah,
which
I'm
is
wearing
like...
maroon because I'm a supportive best friend, and she wore blue because she doesn't know what college she goes to. But yeah, so today we're going to be doing organization tips just to stay organized not only in your dorm room, but more stay organized for school because that's a really big thing for both of us. I think she follows through with it throughout the year more than I do, but I still start off with it though. So we're going to start off with color coding. I am pretty big on color coding, so the way I do it is here is my weekly schedule, and for every class I assign a different color for it, and then once I write it inside my agenda, so let me flip to a month. So once I write it down inside my agenda, this is actually my last year's agenda just because I already have everything written down. So whatever color I had it on my schedule, I coordinate it on my agenda. So all of the same class will be the same color, and I highlight important things like exams and presentations and anything like that, and then I write in colored pens just everyday weekly assignments that we get, or if I have to like read any chapters, I'll write those in different colored pens, and then during the week I'll write them again in the weekly ones. So for whatever color it was on my schedule, I use that color highlighter, that color pen, and then I have those coordinating colors on my folder. So these are the ones for next year. They're actually backwards. But for these are the new ones that I bought. But yeah, so I have, so like if purple is math, I'll have a purple folder, purple highlighter, and a purple pen, and that will all go into my agenda. And then I also have a calendar, and I use whiteboards for my calendar. And I just get washi tape and I make the outline for like a monthly calendar just because the ones that they sell already made are too small of squares for me. And then I have coordinating expo markers for that too. So that's how I kind of keep everything together. And just a tip, at the beginning of the school year, usually your first few days are like your syllabus days. So as soon as the professor gives me my syllabus, that day I will go in and I will color code everything on my agenda, just so that I already have it done for the whole year and I won't have to think about it again, and I can just look at my agenda for the week and know what I have to do. So that's how I stay organized.
So basically, I do it differently. It's the same thing. I color code and I make sure that I write down the important dates on my calendar. I actually have a calendar. I can't do the washi tape thing, maybe because I'm not good with that stuff. I have to make sure that it's perfect, and if not, I get frustrated. But what I basically do is I have my own agenda and make sure that it's by hour. I'm more of a detailed organizer. So I plan it the night before and make sure that whatever class it is, I use the same pen for. And for the like most important things like sleeping and eating, because those two things you will forget no matter what, no matter how hard you try. I actually write those on my agenda and on my phone. I set alarms. So I had to make sure I have to take my naps. 15-minute naps are my thing. I mean, we all have different things. I know you do like 2-hour naps.
Yeah, I can't do the 15, the 20-minute power nap. Me and 20-minute power naps don't work together. I literally will fall asleep for an hour.
I can't do that.
2 hours, and then I won't wake up for any of my alarms. Even if I tell my friends like wake me up at this time, it won't happen. Okay, and then even though I'm not an hourly planner as she is, what I do is I try to tend to keep my agenda more of just school things and then more of daily tasks that I have to do, like laundry, eating, sleeping, remembering to call my mom, because trust me, if you forget to eat and sleep, you will forget to call your parents and your siblings, and you have to do those type of things to make sure that you're okay. So I use more of like notepads, and then I bought these cute ones at Target this year, so I'm really excited. But yeah, I kind of just write things on my to-do list like this, and then I will just scratch it off as I do them, and it's really fun scratching them off actually.
And then besides that, I have 2 bins. And on one is Tuesday, Thursday. On the other is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. What I do is the night before, I make sure that I keep all my books, all my notebooks, everything, just everything that deals with that class that day in that separate bin. and whatever happens, just make sure you get that quickly and just, run to class if I'm running late. That's about it.
Yeah. So, talking about that, I actually put everything in my backpack, and I have my backpack with me. It's right here. So every night before class starts, I do the same thing. I don't have them in bins, but since the color folders since everything's already color coded, I can just look at my schedule and see that Monday I have to take the purple, orange, and pink. So I'll just get the purple, orange, and pink folders and shove them in my backpack, and I'm basically ready to go to class. I just have my laptop and the color-coded folders, and I already know that I'm ready for the day, and I always do that the night before. And then just another quick tip to stay organized, in my backpack, I always have, did I put it? I've been using my backpack. Okay. So in my backpack, I always have, like, little office supplies, so I always carry a stapler, an eraser, my colored pens, just in case I need to write anything down for that class. I have sticky notes, tissues, any sanitary things, girls, hand sanitizer, lotion, eye drops, contact solution. I always have like a bunch of like little things. Oh, make sure you get pepper spray. Very handy. You might think your campus is very safe, but you never know. Stay safer. So I always have my pepper spray with me. But yeah, that's what I always carry on my backpack, just to be extra ready in case of emergencies. And then to keep your computer organized is I make sure I have folders on my computer for each class, just because I know I'll make different papers or assignments, and then I'll kind of just have them on my desktop. So I like to go back through and put all those things into their coordinating folder, just to make sure that everything's good. And if I ever have to find something really quick to turn in or anything like that, it's really easy for me to find. And then another big thing is try to get an external hard drive or a USB or something like that. I got this one at Walmart. It was like $80, but it's 2 terabytes, and I'm pretty sure I'm never going to fill it up. But I have it, and I try to back up my computer, because you never want your computer to crash while you're doing a very important assignment. It has never happened to me, but I know people who it's happened to, and it happens at the worst possible moment. So just try to stay safe and keep everything in an external hard drive or a USB, or email it to yourself or anything like that.
So when it comes to like pencils and pens and highlighters and so forth, like I'm a big fan of, like I'm such a school junkie, like especially cute school supplies, like I love them. And so what I do, I know my first year I had to make sure that everything was like cute and made sure that it was pink. My favorite color is pink, and so I made sure I had a pink hole puncher, had a pink lamp, had a pink calendar, had just everything, a pink stapler, just basically everything. And so what I did was I got an actual container just like this one, and I made sure that everything was filled up. I actually had a little picture frame that was cute, just to remind me of my family. Like, you need one like those. And so,
you need
to keep,
one.
to
Go
keep you
find
motivated. And just make sure you have that, like, set in your dorm. Because I know, at least I didn't spend much of my time in my dorm, but the times that I did, I had to make sure everything was organized. Because we know when you're stressed and just tired, you need to find whatever you need to find. And, if they're organized, you're good. You're set. It's just a little sense of relief when it comes to being stressed. So make sure you're really organized with your supplies and just overall.
Yeah, it's really good to stay organized, because things can get messy really quick, and then, your life's going to turn into a mess real quick. Not to scare you or anything. It's okay, you'll get through it, but things can tend to get messy really fast. So I feel like if you just have a clean space, it really helps your mood, because then you don't have to think about, like, oh, I have to clean my room when I get back from class, because it's shit. But a way to keep organized in your room is I have certain areas where I keep certain things, just so that it kind of keeps it from getting messy. So I have a certain place, like a certain shelf, where I keep all of my food. I have another place where I keep all of my office supplies, like my extra office supplies. And on my desk, I have an area for my makeup. I have an area for like my perfumes and lotions and things like that. And then on my drawers, I have all of my school supplies. I have desk containers on my desk. We have things, like all the, I guess, more plates and dishes and things that we kind of need. We have that in another area. and we just try to tend to keep things in their area so that it doesn't get too messy. Okay, so I actually forgot to say something while we were talking about the organizing, and my best friend is gone already, so I'm just going to say it right now. I have a binder where I keep all of my important information and papers, just so that if I ever need anything, I know that it's all in this binder, and if anything ever happens, I can just take this binder and go. But yeah, it has all of my important documents and all of my important scholarship papers and financial aid and things like that. So anything more of like paperwork wise and like more of like school system wise, I have it all in here. And if I ever need any type of paperwork or file, I know it's here, and I keep this safe and I keep it locked away, and it's good to go, and I always have it with me for emergencies. Okay, so I think that's all of the tips we have right now. If you have any questions or if you want to suggest any videos that you want for us to make for this college series, or that I would like to make for this college series, because I don't know if she's going to be here for a while, because we have 3 weeks left together and then we're not going to see each other for a while.
That's true.
But this is the end of the video. I hope you guys liked it, and I hope you guys learned something. Thanks for watching. Do you want to say bye?
No.
Okay.